851, turn right, heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established.
Hello everyone, welcome back to DJ's Aviation. The Boeing 747 SP, or 747 Special Performance, is an aircraft which hasn't actually ever featured on the channel, but is extremely interesting. Launching in 1976 with Pan Am, for decades the 747 SP has been known for its stubby looking nature, and has quickly either become a huge hit with aviation enthusiasts, or a hard miss. There were only ever 45 747 SPs built, from 1976 to 1989, but for those 45 aircraft, the overall impact on the industry was far greater than ever imaginable. The 747 SP was introduced in a time where the 747 series of aircraft was untouchable. Its world dominance was clear, with airlines wanting to take the aircraft on at any chance they had. Airlines like Pan Am, TWA, Northwest, and more became known for their 747 operations, and Boeing factories were overrun with Boeing 747s awaiting delivery. It truly was a time where the aviation industry developed, thrived, and advanced. The 747 SP was previously known as the 747 SB. This was during the development stages when a name for the aircraft was still unclear and also unconfirmed. Joe Sutter, the father of the 747, quickly realised before development for the 747 SP even began that there was a notable gap between their 707 and 747, similar to what is now found between their 737 and 787. The idea was there and was executed with interest from Pan Am, that idea being a shortened Boeing 747. Sutter believed that this shortened 747 would result in the aircraft not only having a reduced weight, but it also being more than capable of flying on transatlantic services and also international flights. To this day, the major problem with the 747 SP was the fact it had 4 engines. While offering an incredible look to the public, it wasn't as efficient in comparison to the Trijets, which offered carriers really the same features, but with one less engine. While 747 Trijets were explored, ultimately Boeing couldn't get one up due to multiple difficulties with engine choices, and also the structure of the tail and the wing, hence the 747 SP was born. Iran Air and Pan Am openly requested an aircraft that would be capable of flying long full payload services between the likes of New York and destinations in the Middle East. This was the target market for the 747 SP. As the 747 short body, or even the 747 Sutter balloon as labelled by Boeing employees, continued its development phase, the interest was minimal, but enough for Boeing to launch their eventual 747 SP in 1976 with Pan Am, a year after the aircraft completed its first flight. With the 4 engines and time of introduction also came higher fuel prices. This is something we've seen quickly impact airlines operating quad jets in the 21st century. With the higher than ever fuel prices, operating these luxurious jets quickly became uneconomical, and can be one of the major causes to the limited order numbers for the 747 SP. That being said, the 747 SP was designed to seat 230 passengers in a 3-class cabin, or 331 in a 2-class cabin. These figures are quite similar to what you'd find on an Airbus A330 or even Boeing's up-and-coming NMA, however the difference being that these aircraft have just 2 engines, and really highlights how the times have changed drastically. What are your thoughts on the Boeing 747 SP? Do you believe that if it was launched a bit earlier, it would have been an even bigger success? Also, have you ever had the opportunity to see this aircraft? Let me know. Sadly, I've never been able to capture it, but certainly know I'd love to try and get to see one of the few still flying as soon as possible. I'd like to thank you very much for tuning into this video of mine. If you did enjoy it, feel free to drop it a like, and if you're new to the channel, why not hit that subscribe button as well. I do very much look forward to you all joining me in the next one.